The domestic branch of GoServ Global was started to help those impacted by natural disasters here in the Midwest.
I'm Wayne Sadler,
And I'm Deb Sadler.
and we were hit by a tornado. Our house that we lived in was built in 1911, completed at that time, and in 1992 we moved here and raised our kids, and they would be the fourth generation that lived in the house.
It was actually a Friday night, and our daughter from Ankeny had warned us there were storms in the area. So we went to the basement and ultimately sought shelter in a crawl space with some 2x10s over our head. We heard our home being torn apart, and we actually feared for our lives. Once the storm was over and we were rescued by a neighbor, we emerged from our home to discover that not only was our home destroyed, but our property also. It was covered with debris and hundreds of trees. We began to check into cleanup. It was cost prohibitive, and insurance does not cover that.
However, the next day, Sherry Kubley with GoServ Global showed up and offered their help, and I'm not sure what we would have done without them.
But ultimately our goal is to fulfill the Great Commission and the greatest commandment. Jesus talks about loving the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and loving your neighbor as yourself, and follows it up in Luke 10 with the story of the Good Samaritan. Ultimately, we want to be the hands and feet of Christ to everyone we come in contact with while we're helping in a natural disaster.
With the help of GoServ Global, we were able to rebuild and move back into our home again, and we'll be forever grateful. They were true lifesavers, and we just felt that they gave us hope when we had no hope.
This is all made possible by our great volunteers and supporters. Thank you for partnering with us and sharing the gospel.